I never imagined that after 10 years of marriage, I'd be writing about the collapse of my relationship like this. My wife, Aisha, and I had what people would call a picture-perfect life. We owned a modest house, shared countless vacations, had deep conversations late into the night, and never ran out of things to laugh about. At least, that's how it seemed from the outside. A few months ago, I started noticing subtle changes. Aisha became distant, often lost in her phone, texting someone with a slight smile that wasn't meant for me. Her excuses to stay out late grew more frequent. Work ran late. Girls' night. I just needed some air. My gut knew something was wrong, but I refused to believe the woman I trusted more than anyone could be lying to me. It all came crashing down when I found a receipt in her purse from a hotel. A 5-star one we had once saved for an anniversary trip. But the date wasn't our anniversary. It was last Tuesday. She had told me she was at her friend's house, helping her through a breakup. Confronting her was surreal. She didn't deny it. Her face went pale and she whispered, "I didn't want to hurt you." That made me laugh bitterly. She had already hurt me in the most irreversible way. She told me it wasn't just a fling, that she had fallen in love with someone else. His name was Horace, a man she had met at a corporate retreat. I packed a bag that night and left the house, giving her space and taking mine. I moved in with my brother, trying to make sense of how my world had crumbled in mere seconds. Aisha didn't contact me for a while, and I assumed she was starting a new life with Horace. I told myself I needed to accept that my marriage was over. Then about 3 weeks later, I got a call from her. She was sobbing, her voice broken and barely coherent. I wasn't prepared for what she said. "He doesn't want me anymore. He said he never planned on leaving his wife." I said nothing.
My silence
My
was
silence
the only
was
power
the
I
only
had
power
left.
I had left. Over the next few days, she kept reaching out. Texts, voicemails, emails. She apologized profusely, admitted to being foolish, begged for another chance. She claimed she had been blinded by excitement and novelty, and didn't realize what she was throwing away. I wish I could say her words moved me. They didn't. I visited the house once, just to pick up some papers. She looked like a ghost of the woman I once loved. No makeup, swollen eyes, trembling hands. She tried to hug me, but I stepped back. "You made your choice," I said. "You don't get to rewrite it now just because it didn't go your way." What hurt the most was how easily she had betrayed me for someone who wasn't even serious about her. I wasn't just angry, I was ashamed. Ashamed that I had believed in us for so long while she was building something behind my back. Some of our mutual friends sided with her, shockingly. "She made a mistake," they said. "People deserve second chances." But I knew better. Infidelity isn't a mistake. It's a series of conscious decisions. You don't just trip and fall into someone else's bed. Despite everything, I wasn't vengeful. I didn't curse her out or ruin her reputation. I simply disconnected. I needed peace more than closure. My dignity was worth more than a reconciliation built on lies and regret. The irony is, now she's trying to be everything she wasn't for the past year. Cooking, texting me sweet things, leaving long messages about our memories. But it's too late. You can't treat someone like an option and expect to be their priority again. Sometimes I sit and wonder if I'll ever trust someone that deeply again. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I know I'd rather be alone with my self-respect than entangled with someone who only came back when their backup plan failed. It's strange how love can turn into something you don't recognize anymore. I dawn.